Terms of agreements, power, vice, sense of self. In this short little video, I'm going to be talking about the terms of agreements. And the terms of agreements going toe to toe with Catholicism. You know how religion is, when we talk about terms of agreements, and the terms of agreements is always against religions. So this time I'm calling out Catholics, right? And specifically Latino Catholics or Christians, but specifically the crying Virgin Mary. All right, I'm gonna talk about it. So first, I got to start with the terms of agreements. The terms of agreements speak about, right? Once you agree with it, you put your energy into it, right, and you start to live out it. So it's an agreement. If you agree with that belief, you start to put energy into that belief and be making that belief reliable, right? So if it's reliable, you believe it, the energy put into it, all because you agree with it. Terms of agreements. So Catholicism. Just a little bit background on Catholics, right? Catholicism was created in the medieval times. All right, around that time they had a lot of kings and queens and things of that nature, and they had knights on horses and things like that. You don't have to get into it. People know, every person really knows about medieval times, right? So what happens when you start to agree with the Catholic belief? Well, here's one thing. You might start to have uncontrollable emotions. One of the major key elements to Catholicism is the gift of tears, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Tears have never been a gift. If you're crying, right, in just regular life, then you have more issues than you know, okay? Tears only come from stressful events, right? What do I mean by stressful? Stressful being heart pounding, uncontrollable inclinations, that's something that's bad for your well-being. In order to cry, you have to put yourself in a heavy, stressful state, in order to be like, and then to reach a level of catharsis, going down the whole Greek tragedy, right? You reach a level of catharsis where you start to tear and create change, where you start to move shit out. See, look, this is what happens, right? When you're not aware of what you're practicing. This is why I say religion is the worst shit ever known to man under the sun. Seriously, right? So understand this. Terms of agreements, power, vice, sense of self.